Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Rashmi Sinha from Indira Gandhi National Open University, Delhi. I will be discussing the module Changing Family Structure and its Impact on Aged from the paper Biosocial Gerontology. Now let's first see what are its learning objectives. They are to understand the structure of family and their significance from the point of aged, to understand the factors responsible for change in family structure, to understand the changing patterns of family, to know about the role of family in the care of aged, to find out the impact of changes in the family system on the aged. Now let's start with an introduction. Family is a universal social institution found in almost all cultures across the world. It is defined as a social and economic unit consisting minimally of one or more parents and their children. Members of the family have certain reciprocal rights and obligations such as economic cooperation and caring of child and aged. Family members usually live in a house, but common residence is not the sole criteria to define a family. The size, form, and structure of a family vary from one society to another. As such, most of the societies have nuclear that comprises of wife, husband, and unmarried children, or a joint which has parents and their married sons, and extended in which two or more single parent families is linked by a blood tie families. Generally, it is well known fact that family is a unit of production in simple societies, and the status of a person is in higher generation is higher than the status of the person in the lower generations. As such, old and aged individuals are treated with dignity and obeyed by younger people. Apart from this, older people are given highest respect, and it is evident from the origin of separate kin terms in different societies. For example, in Nicobarese society, the elder people are referred to as Yom and enjoy high status in rites, rituals, and ceremonies. But with the impact of industrialization and urbanization, the structure of the families are changing drastically and ultimately impacting on socio-cultural, economic status of elder generation. Even the younger generation gap between old and young is increasing day by day, that led to disputes in the family. Nowadays, there is a drastic increase of one-parent families in the Western countries, especially the female-headed families, fissioned, nuclear, and simpler families. In 1960s, about 9% of families in the United States were one-parent families, but in mid-1980s, the figure jumped to about 24%. The factors such as divorce or separation of two parents' families on account of disputes, births, out of wedlock, deaths of a spouse, decision by single parent to have a child, ease of divorce is largely responsible for increase of single parent families. Now, what are the historical transects? Before industrialization, majority of families are unit of production and people who did not establish family setting of others. In the beginning of 17th century in Europe and United States, small farming families are displaced from their land holdings as large-scale commercial farming started to develop. It is accentuated with the process of industrialization as production takes place in factories. People left the households to work in urban and industrial places, and family was no longer a production unit, the workplace having become separate from home. This situation had impacted on family among all classes, including higher status groups. The members of traditional family faced themselves from the ties of tradition and community. The roles of men, women, and children in family were all affected by the changes. Affecting individualism began to emerge, which formed the main basis of marriage and altering the relationship of women and men. As a result, traditional family systems involving extended families has changed. These changes have created a worldwide movement towards the predominance of the nuclear family. This was first documented in 1963 by William J. Goode in his book World Revolution in Family Pattern. Thus, family life and structure has undergone drastic changes in the last few decades due to certain factors such as social, economic, educational, legal, cultural, scientific, technological, etc., which have had an impact on the lives of aged. Prior to understand its impact on aged, it is essential to understand the factors responsible for changes in family structure. Now, what are the factors of change in family structure? Industrialization. In the aftermath of Industrial Revolution in the West, the nature and structure of family has changed to a great extent. In economic field, it has resulted in specialization in work, occupational mobility, monetization of the economy, and breakdown of the link between kinship and occupational structures. Unlike agrarian non-monetized economy, non-differentiation of occupation between father and son and between brothers and value systems, where authority of elders is preserved against rationality prior to industrialization. There have been three important effects of industrialization on family organization. First, family, which is the principal unit of production, has been transformed into a consumption unit. Second, factory employment has freed young adults from direct dependence upon their families. Since they are economically independent, familial authority was weakened. And finally, children have ceased to be economic assets and have become liabilities. Due to compulsory education to children, lengthening dependence upon parental support is increased. With the impact of industrialization not only on the structure of family changes but also wrought changes in the different aspects of family life. The significance of clans and other corporate kin groups are declining in strengthening relations. For example, in China, the communes have replaced their traditional Su, that is clan organization, during communist government came to power in 1940. Later on, changes in social, cultural, political and economic undermined the significance of its clan. The trend of arranged marriages in extended families are slowly replacing with individualistic choice based on love with the influence of Western ideals. Members of younger generation who are working in urban areas often claim the right to choose their own marriage partner. The status of women is slowly started changing as their rights with respect to choice in marriage and decision making within family are strongly recognized. Higher levels of employment for women outside the home, coupled with the liberalizing of divorce, are bound up with these changes. The economic protection of women resulted in individualism. Despite of the fact of dominance of nuclear family, it is the norm that many societies in the world today having extended families. In Philippines, a higher proportion of extended families were found in urban areas than in surrounding rural regions. Leaving the rural areas and coming to the cities, cousins, nephews and nieces went to live with the relatives to try to take advantage of employment opportunities availing there. In certain regions of Poland, a rejuvenation of the extended family has been noticed, wherein grandparents move in with their children's family and help to run the household and bring up children while the younger generation is engaged in outside employment. Urbanization. The population growth led to haphazard growth of towns and cities. As a result, families are also cut into small size and relations are becoming weak. As per 2011 census, the percentage of nuclear families in India is 70.11%. In urban areas, due to scarcity of housing, there is a tendency of the families to stay together. Further, one can observe a new type of nuclear family wherein both the wife and husband are working. The urbanization not only impacted the family structure, but its ideology too. In urban families, parents take decisions rather than elder members of the family. Those who follow traditional occupations in rural setup opt new opportunities, show a shift in their attitudes and behavior. Cities also provide employment opportunities for the women, and thus role of women in modern family is noteworthy. Education. Increasing opportunities of formal education has brought changes not only in family structure but also in attitudes, beliefs, values and ideologies. The higher education has led to individualistic feelings, and the resultant increased employment opportunities at cities and towns led them to prefer to nuclear families than joint and extended families. Since jobs are not in their native places, they are separated from their ancestor families and live in the areas which provide them employment. In course of time, people lose contact with parental families and imbibe new ways of living which are inimical to joint family and conducive to nuclear family. Declining birth and death rate ratio. Now let's see about this. The worldwide trend of declining birth and death rate led to reduction in family size also. It is achieved through the combined efforts of substantial socio-economic development and effective implementation of family planning programs. An important feature of modern family system is changing attitude towards the value of children. In traditional societies, more children were preferred as human labor was strength in agriculture, but later on, economic contribution of children in family decreased due because a move away from agriculture to industry. Now the emphasis was on the quality of life rather than quantity of children in family. Marital dissolution. The stringent legislations relating to marital disputes, dowry, domestic violence, whole world witnessed the rising number of cases of separation, single parents, people marrying late and opting to stay single. Thus, separated women are subjected to ill treatment during old age in joint or extended families. Hence, majority of such individuals prefer individualistic families rather than parasites on traditional family. Divorces produce problems not only for parents but also for the children who suffer emotional conflict, loss of parent, or often financial problems. Separation or divorce may stigmatize a woman by reducing her social status, shrinking her support network, and rejection of her community members or ex-parent skin. Widowhood is most likely to strike older persons, therefore worsen the economic problems of aging. Death or divorce results in single parenthood for women as they have longer life expectancy since men are having high age than women. Female-headed households. In traditional societies, eldest male member is head of the family irrespective of his economic contribution. Nowadays, female-headed households have become steadily increasing due to widowhood, non-marital fertility and marital instability. It is especially women taking the responsibility of running the family instead of men, as men left for work or other reasons. Moreover, due to civil unrest and displacement, a refugee situation often results in female taking over the task of running the households. The highest proportion of female-headed households in South Asia can be observed in Sri Lanka due to political unrest. Consequently, a significant number of young widows have emerged as female heads of households. Emancipation of women. The advent of new economic systems, division of labor within the family is determined by opportunities in the labor market. It facilitated the women to free from the drudgery of household chores and their entry into market economy through various employment opportunities. The declining ability of men to earn a family income along with growing need for cash for family maintenance has resulted in increased number of female members in the family economic activities. Simultaneously, mothers throughout the region are still expected to carry out significant domestic workload, which is vital for economic production, is not remunerated in cash. Migration. The out-migration to cities and industrial towns have increased due to rapid population growth, poverty, civil wars, ethnic and religious conflicts, economic interdependence, and increased globalization. A large proportion of short-term migration by both male and female are from poverty-stricken families. The intention of these migrants was purely to achieve a better livelihood for the families. Such migration requires temporary separation from the family and living in a culturally, ethnically, religiously different environment. Adjustment or coping in a new environment is a growing concern, and majority of them broken their relations with parental families. Evidences of stress and strain are becoming increasingly manifest in marital and female relationship. Incidents of family breakup due to migration are reported to be increasing. Sociologists and anthropologists found a high potential towards the bigamy and polygamy as a result of separation of married couples through migration. Delayed marriages of women due to migration have had an impact on pattern of growth of population. The studies also revealed ill effects of migration, that is wasteful consumption, increased alcoholism and gambling, devaluation of moral values of migrant women, particularly the unmarried. Thus, the above mentioned factors are responsible in bringing the changes in family structure and life. The scholarly works by I.P. Desai, K.M. Kapadia, Eileen Ross, M.S. Gore, A.M. Shah, and Sachidanand further reveals the following changes in family structure in India. They are: the number of fission families are increasing, that is, sons prefer to live separately from their parents but at the same time continue to fulfill their traditional obligation towards them. 2. There is more jointness in traditional communities and more nuclearity in communities exposed to outside influence. 3. The size of the traditional family has become smaller. 4. New local residences are more common, that is, after marriage, newly married couples prefer to live separately or find their residence near to the location of their jobs. Sometimes these new local families eventually return to their stem families, but often did not. 5. Equality of individuals in the family is new ideological change. Parents no longer try to impose their authority on the children but give them more freedom. The individual status is evaluated not by his age or relationship but by his own accomplishment. 6. Changes from traditional to transitional family trend towards neonatal local residence, functional jointness, equality of individuals, equal status of women in joint mate selection is increasing day by day. The impact on the aged. The shift from high morality, high fertility society to low morality, low fertility society results in increase the number of living older people. They are inseparable part of the family group and their personal care needs are exclusively provided by the family. But the care of the older people by their children and their children's spouses is slowly declining. Marital disruptions such as death of a spouse or a divorce has major impact on the aged. Improvements in life expectancy have changed the structure of multi-generational families, resulted in extended periods of support and affection. At the same time, relationships in aging families have become more fluid and less predictable. The increased diversity of kinship relations and caregiving to the older family members are yet important concerns in light of declining filial commitment and the support providers to the aged. Thus, changing family structures have had mixed impact on the living older people in that particular family. Now, changing interpersonal relations. What is this? Interpersonal relations of the aged in nuclear families present a picture of tradition and modernity. Socio-cultural conditions or circumstances influenced men and women in the roles and actions they deemed appropriate or worthy at different stages of their life within the families. On the other hand, modern education, employment, industrialization, and urbanization have influenced men and women to adapt their roles to the extent they can go to the changing social, cultural, and economical domain. Formal education instilled knowledge and skills, self-confidence for abstract planning for post-retired life. The marital dissolution or divorce led the changes in interpersonal relations between the adult children and their parents. The divorced father had little contact with their grown-up children and received lowest care when compared to divorced mother, who had higher contact and received proper care. Living alone, such as spinsters, widower, widow, husband living away from wife, and their children are increasing among employees. They got accustomed to independent life throughout their career, hence even after retirement, they did not wish to stay with any of their relatives. The condition of unmarried widow sisters in family is pathetic in case of death of parents. It is so that the close consanguine like brothers and sisters were busy with their families and could not afford proper care for them during old age. Old age homes in private or public sector is only solace to such type of elder people. Alienation. When old aged people's spouse died on account of disease or natural or accident, trouble started in the family with regard to division of property among the children. They could not control their children from quarreling and feuding with each other. Consequently, they established separate household for themselves. It is so that hold on the family property is a matter of concern to the old age care by their respective descendants. Generally, it is sons who look after the aged, followed by consanguine relatives, especially male line, but their daughters-in-law torture the aged on various reasons. More number of retirees prefer to live with their married children for security purpose. After retirement, majority of the two-member families are the residues left after the children move to other places on account of either employment or marriage. Further, economic maladjustment between the aged retirees and their employed or unemployed children resulted separate living of the retired individuals from their children. Psychological trauma. When a head of a household pre-demised leaving his wife, the children quarrel for distribution of property. The widow mother is verbally abused by sons' wives. Ultimately, the aged mother leaves the nuclear extended joint family and lives alone in a separate house. In some cases, the aged widow prefers to live with her children, but in vain. In case of childless families, adopted children show no proper care and torture them for distribution of property. To overcome such travails, the aged educated couples fills the lacuna of childlessness by few tuitions to neighboring children. Household drudgery. Many nuclear families rely on aged dependents to meet the requirement of household chores. Majority of the household chores, that is kitchen work, sweeping, cleaning utensils, washing clothes, accompanying the younger to the market, and cinema halls and recreation centers, temples, etc., are assigned to them. In some families, presence of aged father and mother for long hours in the house cause irritation to the young and newly married couple, as they feel that their privacy was disturbed by the aged. Hence, they assign care of children to their aged parents. Old age care between spouses. The relation of the aged couple resolves around the differential authority of the aged husbands and invariable submissive and hard-working nature of aged wives. The physically fit spouse look after their partner who in condition of physical infirmity. It is generally spouse who took a lot of care of their retired husbands. Some people take care of their aged parents as they are crucial for bringing up their children. The geographical separation of families has had impact on care of aged. Old age care by siblings. Parents and child relationships have found to be interdependent with each other. However, filial commitments of adult children to their aging parents is fragile due to small family norms, modern education and employment, urbanity, etc. In case the sons are willing to provide institutional care, the wives create troubles on account of well-being and luxury of the children. As a result, a lot of stress is borne by aged when they require peace of mind. Grandparents and grandchildren. Traditionally, the relation between grandparents and their grandchildren are emotionally strong and compassionate in nature. But due to changes in the family structure, the relations are highly sensitive and volatile nowadays. Conflict between parents and grandparents had negative consequence of relationship of grandparents and grandchildren relationships. Actually, grandchildren bridge the gap between their parents and grandparents. Generally, grandparents inculcate moral values and religious orientation among their grandchildren. Because of such closeness, some grandchildren are closely attached to their grandparents and provide care during their old age. But with the impact of westernization and modernization, the present generation not interests towards listening their grandparents and slowly develop hatred towards aged, as presence creates lot of troubles to them. Let us summarize what we have discussed till now. Family is an universal social institution and exists in almost all the societies with minor variation in its size, form and structure. Prior to industrialization, family is the unit of production and later on became unit of consumption as small land holdings are converted into large-scale commercial farming. Formal education and increasing urban-based employment opportunities resulted in changes in family structure such as increase of nuclear families. Declining birth and death ratio led to substantial increase in living old people in society. The changes in family structure have had impact on the interpersonal relations between younger and older generation. In case of a death of old aged spouse, alienation is a matter of concern as the children quarrel with each other for the hold of property. Some of the old aged women or men bear household drudgery on account of love and affection towards their kith and kin. Old age care being offered by their able spouses, siblings and grandparents. But with the impact of westernization and modernization, interest towards personal care is lessening among the younger generation, which need to be strengthened. Thank you.